Yes, love. So moon healing, here we are. We are currently in the mountains, 2,000 feet in elevation. We're going to go from this location on to the next one, which is a waterfall, and we're going to reach 5,000 feet in elevation. So we really give thanks for this time, and I give thanks for this opportunity to put up the camera and share a dialogue with the moon healing community. This video is very important to me because this energy is the foundation of what a moon healing was built upon. A moon healing was initially initiated, if you will, in this time during my experience in the mountains, living in the mountains for 4 years. And I've always, since that time, I've always had a very strong affinity for mountains. So the mountains are a thing where they actually do communicate on a resonant level, right? Energetically, we know that everything resonates, everything vibrates. Some things vibrate at a higher frequency, some things vibrate at a lower frequency. Well, the mineral domain, the rocks, the soil, the crystals, all the minerals of the earth, they also have a resonance. The mountaintops or the mountains are of that same domain. And the resonant frequency of mountains in particular is a very low, is a very low frequency, but they do communicate. I get intuition from time to time to visit a particular mountain range, a particular mountain location, because there's a message for me in that particular location. So this is a very important video because here I am now speaking to the moon healing community that was founded upon the element of mountain resonance, right? And here I am in the mountains once again. So much information has been transmitted to me, and it's more for personal growth and personal development. But I just wanted to come forth and let ones know that the mineral domain does communicate. The plant kingdom does communicate. The animal kingdom does communicate, and those go through the different dimensions. So the first dimension is of the mineral domain. That's the foundation, right? And upon that foundation, the plant kingdom is built, because the plants require the minerals from the mineral domain to sustain themselves, as well as the photon light from the sun, right? So you have the second dimension in this perspective of the plant kingdom. And then the third dimension is the animal kingdom, which we as humanity are part of that third dimension, with capacity and capability to transcend to the fourth and to the fifth. But the whole idea is to understand that the foundation of the mineral domain does communicate. And that is the foundation of what we've built here in the moon healing. That was built upon that mountain frequency. And that type of frequency, a lot of times, like, you feel it in your bones, because your bones are the mineral domain of the human body. Your bones, your teeth, your nails even. These are the minerals, the mineral domain. So a lot of times you get that type of communication. It's not communication that you can hear, with your ears, and it's like someone is telling you, like, hey, come out to the mountains right now. Maybe a message may come to you in that way, but if it's the resonance of the earth, if it's the resonance of the mountain, of the mineral domain, then that's something you feel in your bones. There's an old saying, like, I can feel it in my bones. That means you feel it deeply, and that's the mineral domain, and that's the resonance, that low resonant frequency that the mineral domain communicates on. So this is where we are right now, 2,000 feet in elevation. Just wanted to come forward as we are in our beautiful, lovely canvas tent. What an experience I had last night in here. The temperature dipped down to 21 degrees, and luckily I had a means of keeping myself warm in that time. But yeah, it was definitely experience. Had to try to keep the fire going in the furnace, The whole room was full up with smoke. Had to air it out. It was definitely an experience, man, but definitely worth it. You know, in the midst of that, had the time to meditate, you know, late night, maybe like 4 in the morning, you know, late night meditation, going outside up against a tree, meditate, looking at the stars out here, which are so beautiful and so clear, and just really embracing the experience as a whole. So yes, we just give thanks, you know, for the ones tuned in right now. We are going to transition later on to the waterfall, and then from the waterfall we're gonna hike to the top of the mountain. So I plan to keep the camera rolling either here on my phone or on the GoPro. Now I tend to use the GoPro a lot of times when my phone is off, because, you know, I probably won't go into it too much in this video, but when we have our phones on us when we're in nature and it's on, like people can send us messages and we can send out messages, that communication from the phone disrupts our intuitive frequency to commune with nature, because all of our focus and all of our being is not embraced in the elements. We still got part of our energy going to the phone. So a lot of times when we do take our phones out to nature, you know, it's a wonderful thing to take pictures of the plants and everything like that, but every now and again it's very important to just go out there with no technology at all, no phone. And if you do happen to have your phone, maybe having it on an airplane mode for that particular time, so there's no, you know, internal no incoming messages coming from the artificial technology. The incoming messages that you receive are coming from the natural technology, the human body, the natural body in communion with the natural elements of the earth, the trees, the birds, the water, the sun, everything like that. It's a direct communication with life itself. So a lot of times I use the GoPro because there's no way anyone can reach me on here. I just hit the record button, I put the chest strap on, and I just walk around. It's almost like I forget that this thing is even on me. And my phone at that particular time is probably on airplane mode or in the vehicle. So if I have the GoPro footage, just know it's because the phone is disabled at the time. Either way, I do my best to record some type of footage, you know, for ones to see and get that frequency, you know, through the device. So all is love. We give thanks and praise. Amun Healing. Yes, all of you, from the YouTube to the Amun Healing website. You know, if you are tuned into this right now, just give thanks and continue to embark on your evolution and your growth, because that's what time it is right now on this planet. It's time for that evolution of self, evolution of being, evolution of consciousness. And of course, if you have any questions, so many different ways you can reach me. Instagram, the website, the YouTube, you know, however, you know, feel free to reach out, and I will assist you in your natural holistic evolution. So yes, we give thanks and praise for life. Till next time, try it easy. More love, more life. Wow. Blessed love. And here we are, outside, on the side of the mountain, holding the vibe. This foundation is in the holy mountains.